Welcome to Lessons 1 or Introductions to the Microsoft Word and Interface. In these lessons, we are going to explore Microsoft Word from the ground up, whether you are completely new or you have used it casually. By the end of these sessions, you'll feel confidence navigating the Word interface, understanding its features, and setting yourselves up for smooth documents creations. Think of Microsoft Word as your digital notebook, but far more powerful, it helps you write, format, design, and share documents professionally. So let's get started by opening up the Microsoft Word. Okay. So, and here, once you open the Microsoft Word, the first thing you will see, or like you'll see the or things is the start screens. Okay. So here on the left hand side, you'll see the recent, or on the here like on the down, you will see the recent documents files you have worked on the recently, like here. And in the center or in the top, you'll see the templates like blank document, welcome to Word, and single spaced blank, and snapshots, calendar, you or insert your like the these ones, or you can find the more templates over here, like you'll find these ones with the difference category. Okay, so like here you have the business card, or you can find here like the business card, flyer, letters, educations, resumes, and cover letters, and holidays, and there. Okay, so let's go to the examples. Like if you want to quickly create a resumes, instead of starting from the scratch or from the blank document, you can choose here by using and choose a ready-made resumes templates and simply replace the text. Okay, so and for these lessons, let's click on the blank document over here. So this takes us into the main Word editing environment. Okay, so and that's it in the main or our Word areas over there. And now let's break down the interface into clear sections. And here, first one is the title bar. At the very top, you'll see the name of your documents. Like here, you can see right now, it's probably says the documents 3 because I have used also the or use it over there, and or there is the two documents I have opened it, and it hasn't been saved yet. For these reasons, it says of the document 3. Okay, so next to it, you'll see the program names. It say the Word. Okay, so here this is the program's names, and always rename your documents to something meaningful, like you can just say, or you can rename it and save it with like something the meeting notes, or like the August or something like this way. Okay, so and that's it. And the next one is the quick access toolbar. Like here, the this small toolbar in the top left corner gives you a shorts or shortcuts from common actions, like you can find the save, undo, and redo, and also sometimes you may find the prints. You can even customize it to include your favorite tools. So by going to, and if I'm gonna say now, let's go to the print and preview, and that's it. Here we are in with the printer previews over here. or we can have the options to click on the open, and now you can open your document with this quick access toolbar. Okay, or if you want to remove the over here by clicking or just takes out the prints and preview, and now you cannot see this quick access or like print and preview as the quick access toolbar. And the next one is the ribbon. So this is the big horizontal strips of the bottoms menus across the tops, and the ribbon is divided into like tabs or like tabs, and also like the home, inserts, draw, designs, layout or references, and review or mailings, review view, and also the more, and contains the related tools. Okay, so like in the home tabs has text formatting tools like the bold and italics are font sizes and font styles, and the over here like the insert tabs lets you add pictures or the tables and also the different illustrations options. Okay, so and the next one is the document area. This is the big blank space where you type, or like think of it as your digital sheet of papers. So like here if I'm gonna say the text, and now that you can now see it has the text. And the next one is the status bar. Okay, at the bottom the screens you will find the status bar, it shows the things like the page number and also the word count and also the languages in there. Okay, so and that's it. And like for example, like if you are writing an essay or if you are writing something like say, or like if I'm gonna say that quickly, brown fox, let's say the jumps over the lazy duck, like something like that, that's one. And now that here you can count, and that's or we have now the 9 words over here. And let's say if you're writing an essay that needs like the thousands words, you can quickly check your words and count here. Okay, so and that's it with the status bar. Next one is the view and zoom control. Also on the bottom right you can switch between viewpoints or views, like here there is the like the pre or you can say the print layout and also the web layout, and there's the zoom in or out on your documents. Okay, so let's pause for a moment and take a look around your screens, and also try identifying each part as I describe them again, like the title bars and quick access toolbar, ribbons, documents, areas, and status bar. Okay, so now let's go deeper into the ribbon, since this is where you'll speed or spend most of your times. So like here each steps in the ribbon often are different sets of tools. So let's quickly explore the most important one. So the first one is the home tab. So this is your formatting hub. Here you can change like the fonts, sizes, colors, and alignments, line spacings, and also the like use styles. So like let's go to with the example, and let's select a sentence. Like if I'm gonna select over here, then click on the bold or like used over here, and also now that here we can now find the bold fonts over here, or change the font to like Caleb or fonts like with the difference one, like the Times New Romans. Okay, so and that is, notice how instantly the look changes. Okay, so this is the simple example. And also if you want to change these colors, so let's go to the font colors, and let's say if you're gonna use the another colors, instantly it also gives you the different colors. Or if I want to change this text font point, by selecting the text and select the font size, and now let's, if I'm gonna say the 16 is now comes with the 16 font size. And the next tabs are like insert tabs. So this lets you add objects into your documents. So things like you can find the tables, picture shapes, and also the charts, and like you'll find the page number, and also headers and footers. So for example, let's go to the tables, and let's insert tables with like 3 rows and 3 columns, like there's one, and perfect for organizing informations. So like here, if I'm gonna say now the like, let's say the serial number, or let's go with the name, and let's say that we're gonna say the age. Okay, so and that's it. Or now I can also resize it if you gonna want to use it from here with this tables format. And the next one is the design tabs. So this changes the overall look of your documents with like the themes, or like here we have the themes and color, and also the like and backgrounds effects. Okay, so let's say we want to add the different themes, like we have now the themes one, or if I'm gonna go to with the another themes, and let's say or if I'm gonna say something the loans, or like this one, and that's it, we have the different themes over here. Or we have like, you can now see we have these changes over here. Or let's say if I'm gonna go to the another themes, and that's it, we have the another themes just over or used in there. Okay, so applying a themes instantly gives you or gives it entire documents and coordinate styles over there. So let's say if I'm gonna go to the organics, and that's it, we have the organic styles in there. Okay, so like here, if I'm gonna select, and this is our styles. Or let's go to the office one for the default one. Next one is the layout tabs. So useful for research like papers or the books, and you can add like the citations, and also or you can find here the different one, like, or you can use certain tables of contents, and also the, or like here you will find, or this is, or for the layouts tabs, or here you can control page setups, margin, and orientations like portrait, or we have these margins. So let's say if I'm gonna go to the narrow, so now it's changed here these margins. Or let's go to the normal and the orientations, portrait or the landscapes. If I gonna now make it the landscape, so it comes with the landscape styles, and also the, like you'll find something the columns and spacings in there. Okay, so and that's it, we have the 2 columns, or you can make it the 3 columns. Now you can see 1, 2, and 3 columns in here. Okay, so and now we have changed this one into the landscape. But if I now switch this one from landscapes to, or lens, or like the portrait from the landscape in over here, so now it comes with like that's one. Or let's make it the 2, and now that here we have the 2 columns in there. Okay, and see how your page layout changes. And here we are just talking before like the references. So useful for research papers or the books. You can add citations, tables of contents or like or footnotes or the or bibliographics over here. So like here you can add the table of contents if you want to use, and there's is over here, and you start the citations if you add the new source. Okay, and next one is the review. Like this is perfect for editings. Like you can add comments and also the tracks changes or check spellings and also the grammars. So turn on or the track changes. Like if I'm gonna use the track changes over here for everyone, and let's say or and type something. If I'm gonna let's go or delete it from here, and now you'll see your edited highlight. Okay, so or here, so this is like if I'm gonna say the this is, or let's go with the next one, or this is the test. Okay, so like the this one, and there's it over here. And the next one is the view tabs, and view tabs also controls how you see your documents. So different layout like print layout, and also the rulers, or here we have the web layouts and rate mode over here. And there's also you'll find the rulers like here, or the navigation pen, so like over here. And now if I turn on the grid lines, so it comes with the grid lines, or let's change it the navigation pens, it comes with the navigation pens. Okay, so understanding the ribbon is like learning the dashboard of a car. Once you know where everything is, driving becomes easy. Okay, so next let's look at the file tabs, some things called the backstage view. Okay, so and when you click on the file, instead of tools, you will see commands like the new, and also often, and save or info, save as, and print, share, and also export and closes. So let's like in the new, start fresh documents over here, and with the open, access exiting documents, and from the info you have the options to protect documents in there, and also the save and save as. So this two also save your work locally or in the cloud. Okay, and in the print, prepare your documents for printings, and the share, so here send your file by email or save it into the OneDrive. Okay, so like here, and if you are working on a team projects, and you can save your Word file in the OneDrive and share a link with your teammates, so everyone can edit it. Okay, so like if I gonna go to or if I gonna go to with the shares over here, and you can save it over here, or let's go to the email, or send it as the attachment, send as the PDF, and send as the XP or XPS, and send as the internet packs. Okay, so and that's it. Like think of the file tabs is as your control room for managing documents. Okay, so and the another thing is customizing the interface. Okay, so Microsoft Word is not one size or fits all. You can customize it to fit your styles. Like the first one is add shortcuts to the quick access toolbar in over here. Like you can go to, like if I you can go to over here, like if I want to takes out the opens, now I can just click over here, or you can now let's go over here, or you can use something the draw tables, and you can also use here the draw tables in there by as the quick access toolbars, or click over here, or you can say the new to work with the or create a new documents. Okay, and also collapse or expand the ribbon to create more space. So like here, if I gonna now go to, or let's right click on the ribbons, and you can see the collapse and the ribbons, and now it comes like this one for the more space. And also if I gonna click over there again, or we can go to, or let's use the collapse the ribbons, so now it comes like this way. Okay, so and here, and change the color theme of word from light, or you can go to from, let's go to the over the designs, and let's say we're gonna want to use the light something. If I'm gonna go to, or we can make it the this one or like this way. Okay, so and that's it. Like if you often use the insert tables, or like in command, you can right click on it and choose the, or like you can use the customize the ribbons over here, or also you can create this one as the quick access toolbars in there. Okay, or so now if I'm gonna go to over here, and let's go to, and also use the insert tabs, and you can go to the see or show below the ribbons, you can, or before that, so let's show above ribbons, and you can go to the more commands, you can have like the that's one. Okay, so for example, let's say we want to use the inserts tables, so and we have already the that's one, or you can see like there is the options like the insert tables in there. Okay, so and that's it for the simple example. Or if I gonna want to create like the another one, or let's say we're gonna want to use the find, and let's add it. Now it comes with the, or over here like quick access toolbar. Okay, so and personalizing your interface save times and makes word feel more comfortable. Okay, so and that's it. So now let's move into the simple practicals and practicals mini exercise, and let's practice it. So we can do, so let's go to and open a blank documents over here, and type a short paragraphs, like if I'm gonna say the quickly or brown fox, so let's go to, and fox jumps over, or let's say the over the lazy dog. Okay, maybe to do list of shopping list, or you can do, so like here if I gonna go to, or let's say use the shopping list something, if I gonna say the or cloth something like that this one, and let's say we're gonna use the bag, or like here the book, or let's say if I'm gonna go to and create something the shoes like over here. So and that's it. Okay, so now we want to use, so or now let's take this like here, if I'm gonna go to again, and let's say this is or like the shopping list, so let's say and list for the example. Now we want to work with the home tabs. Okay, so and we're gonna make these titles as the bold, and if I'm gonna use like click on the bold, and that's it. Now let's little bit change the fonts points over here, and another thing is I can make it the italics over here, or let's change here the another font styles. Okay, or if I'm gonna go to, or if I want to change the all font for styles, so let's select it and let's make it the Arials. Okay, so and that's it. And now we want to use like we want to insert a small 2 columns tables under it. So if I gonna now create it, like if I gonna go to the inserts, and let's go to the tables, and we can do, let's use 2 columns tables, and if I'm gonna say like over here, and that's it. So now let's say the, or if I'm gonna now select it over here, or let's go with, and let's say we can call it the serial number, or let's serial no, and let's say the shopping list. Okay, so like that, that's one. And now we can just say the cloth, or this is the one, two, or let's make it two, three, four, five, six, and seven. And let's say we can go with something like the cloth. Let's go with the deer, and let's say the back. And we can go with something like the book, or let's say the shoes, or something, or you can more the etc. and there. Okay, so and that's it, we have just creatings over here. And also now, and we can now see we have the total words we have found in the 20 or 24 words in there, the numbers of words in the documents, so you can see in there. Okay, so now if I takes out from here like the one or this one, now you can see it has the total numbers is the 23rd. Okay, so here, and that's it, or great job. In these lessons you learn how to navigate the Microsoft Word interface from the title bar and ribbon to the file, tabs, and customizations options. In the next lessons, we'll dive deep or into creating and formatting text, where we'll make our documents looks polished and professionals. So remember, practice is key, and the more you explore, the more comfortable Word will feel. So see you in the next lessons.